And just like that, we're back again with another update on Internet Computer. Shout out to you guys, for showing tremendous amount of love on these updates. Apologize I wasn't able to give you guys an update yesterday. Decided to take a day off. So again, it's always a good reminder to, sometimes, step away, take a break. Very important. But let's take a closer look and see what's happening with ICP as of November 13th, as we are going into Thursday morning. So if you're looking across the board, we're seeing a major bounce right now for the broader market. Again, I'm sure no one's really complaining as far as that is concerned. We have seen officially the government shutdown is over. But again, if you're looking across the board, like I said, a lot of coins are up, but Internet Computer is still one of the coins that is still lagging right now, down about 3.5% on the weekly time frame. It's still up about 2.9%, but it's not seeing massive moves like we have seen for some of the other coins right now. But again, we need to keep in mind, if you look at it on a monthly time frame, it speaks for itself as to how much this coin is up. And yet some of the coins that are moving over the course of the last few days are still down quite significantly on the monthly time frame. But let's take a closer look at Internet Computer, see what's happening with the price. Before we do that, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So the price of Internet Computer sitting at $6.14, down 4% on the Bitcoin side of things, with the valuation at $3.3 billion and the 24-hour trading volume at about $463.3 million. So again, one thing we want to kind of be looking at is the 24-hour trading volume, how it has gone down quite significantly compared to where we were just a few days back. So again, that is something we want to kind of keep in mind. But as far as the price is concerned, it's still remaining above $6 price points. Going back to my overall hypothesis, how I was talking to you guys about how I personally think that right now you're seeing allocation of profits going into other altcoins. I still think that's happening because the coins that were moving, most of them are right now seeing a retracement over the last few days. But let's take a closer look and see what's happening as far as the dominance is concerned. You can see for yourself the Bitcoin dominance right now is currently sitting at 59.76%. So what's very interesting here that you want to keep in mind is, remember this sideways momentum that we were pretty much in since November 7th. You can see for yourself we broke below it and we actually retested 59.63%. We have picked up again, we're sitting at about 59.77%, but the fact that we did drop below it is a good sign, and because we pretty much reintroduce ourselves to this level, and maybe we do start to pull back down and start going to the levels we haven't seen since the end of October, which would be exciting for altcoins. So with the government shutdown coming to an end, you can see Bitcoin has reacted, in a positive way to that specific announcement. You can see for yourself. Let's take a closer look. Right after this announcement came out, we were sitting at about $100,000 for Bitcoin, believe it or not. But we have seen quite a nice bounce again, as to be expected. We kind of had a discussion in regards to this, about a 3.4% move for Bitcoin right now, which again is nice to see, of course, because we were getting closer and closer to the 38.2 Fibonacci support line, and dropping below the 38.2 Fibonacci support line, as pretty much opens the door to go below 100K. So again, right now, we are above the $102,000 key resistance, and maybe with the way things are going right now, with this announcement coming out that the government shutdown is over, maybe we do start to see Bitcoin start pushing back up to where we were just a day and a half ago. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys covered as always as far as Bitcoin is concerned. Obviously, in a grand scheme of things, I still want to see Bitcoin going into the 23.6. So that's something I want you guys to keep in mind. But let's take a look at what's happening with Internet Computer. So as far as Internet Computer price is concerned, right now you can see for yourself on the daily time frame as to where we are being supported. I talked to you guys about this support before, and that's exactly where the price is being supported right now. But again, a continuous reminder for everyone, from November 1st, you are still up right now about 120% on Internet Computer if you did get in, of course, at the beginning of this month. Yes, it's seeing a retracement right now. Again, after rejection at that major key resistance, we're seeing a retracement of about 36.6%. But most importantly, look where the support did end up coming down to. Obviously, like I said, Bitcoin did see a retracement down to $100,800 just a few hours ago, which a lot of people have forgotten. That did have an impact on the altcoins, including Internet Computer. So you could see for yourself yourself, let's take a closer look at internet computer and see, where we did come down to. You could see for yourself, we came down to $5.79. Briefly retested, went back up to $6.70, and you kind of see, us ranging around this level. But once again, we have seen a major wick towards the upside at $7.83. Is this going to fill in? And that's obviously the question that we always have when you do see these types of major, wicks coming in. Is this due to, a massive, purchase that happened for ICP on, the spot side of things? Is it obviously liquidation that's causing this to happen, or short squeeze? But again, the price is still ranging at $6.19. Again, if you're new to crypto, that the excitement can really be amazing. Like, I can relate to, people that are new to the markets right now, that, see this type of gain. Then, you just completely forget that, nothing goes up straight forever. It's not sustainable. There will be healthy corrections. It's part of the game before we do start heading towards the upside. And what a lot of people that I'm noticing in the comments right now are saying as well, internet computer is going down, but yet, you're forgetting to zoom out and take a look at the bigger picture and look at how the market was reacting when internet computer was moving. Again, right now, we are being supported by, significant key support line. I've spoke to you guys about this key support line, and remember, the talk about finding a ground for itself, and it needs to do this. It needs to hold above this key range. If it's able to do that, I do believe that, maybe we do start heading back up to, the $7 price point where we were just a few days back. The valuation on internet computers still quite low in this market standards, in my opinion. But again, right now, I think allocation of profit is definitely happening. But the fact that, the price is still able to remain above $6 is a good sign, in my opinion. Because, if we drop below this key support line and, we're just sitting around the $5.70 and, not budging back up to this key range, that would be, bad sign, in my opinion. But again, we got to take it one step at a time for internet computer. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys personally think. Where do you see the price of internet computer going? As always, like I said, you want to see the price holding above here and start heading up to $6.63 key resistance that I've talked to you guys about before. Again, if you want to put that into perspective, that itself is a move of about 7% from where we currently are. But again, we got to take it step by step. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. We'll see you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.